What's up, guys? Welcome. It is Tuesday, April 7th. Got about a week before taxes. I'm not gonna make it. I've been trying. I've been coming in early every day to work on it. I'm not gonna make it. I have so many things that I gotta try to track down. I was not organized this year. Extension, I think. All right. So, guys, I got a 10 boxer here. Before I jump into anything, I need a couple of boxes from you guys. I need a couple letters between A and, let me see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A and H. First two letters I see. I always let you guys pick the boxes if I can. So, we got 8 left in the case. I need 2 for this break. I'm asking for letters and not numbers because I also have a couple live fills up there. You guys, you can see on the screen, especially for my new folks, let me walk you guys through it. You see on the screen, I got 2 different lists. Those are for after the break. If you guys want to run it, after the break, we can do a couple of either 1 or 2 box breaks. If we can fill them as we go. Don't worry about sending payments. Just if you want to grab a spot in this one, just call it the spot number. We'll get you on the list there. If we're able to close it, then we'll collect payments at the end. But right now we're just trying to fill G and H. Last 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H are those last 2. First 2 comments I had. First 3 actually. All right, I'm gonna put these right here. Actually, let's do this. There we go. That's pretty. So my 2 options. We did this one yesterday. We did a bunch of rounds of this one yesterday. It's a nice little 2-box break. So we got these Bowman Platinums in. I saw Trent had in his break today. We both just got some of these. They're fun, man. They're 2021, so it's a little different on the class. 2 autos per box. And the checklist on that, there's a lot of vet love in these. Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt, Tatis, Julio. It's a solid checklist for who all signs in the set. And again, 2 autos for the price of a mega. So I've got 1 of those and then a multiverse. If we don't get anything good off the autos, we know we got some shots on the multiverse. We've got, I'm trying to remember where we're at on this one. 6. I don't think we've hit a case yet. You guys who were in the live fills last night, we didn't get one in the case we cracked, did we? Because that's where this is from. This is the other half of that one. So 2-box break there. I've got them at $33 per spot. So you see it's a 10-spot list. Each spot's going to run you $33, but each spot will get 3 randomly assigned teams. So $11 a team just in batches of 3. But that's on the left side. On the right side, I got Bowman Chrome Hobby, just a single boxer. So 10 spots, $49 per spot. So each spot, again, gets 3 randomly assigned teams. Both of those are priced like right at retail. So if you want to participate in any of those, just call out the spot number that you want. Specify which list is for. Don't just say like spot 5, because I don't know if you're talking about left side or right side. You can say left or right. You can say 2 box, 1 box. You can say multiverse or platinum, and then chrome. I'll know what you mean, but just something to differentiate which list you want on. Also, be sure if I have not shipped you guys a package before, just do me a favor, DM me your address if I haven't shipped you anything yet, or if I haven't got your address. The shipping cycle is we break every day, Monday through Friday, take the weekend off, and then my sorter comes in the following Monday, sorts packages the entire previous week's breaks, takes all day, but they get it all done in one shot. Tuesday, we print all of the labels, like 100 packages a week. So again, all day to print those labels, but we print all 100 packages labels. And then Wednesday morning, we drop everything off. So we break Monday through Friday, take off the weekend, sort package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. When we print the label, we'll DM you a picture of the tracking label as it's being printed. It's all that happens in my DM. So just DM me your address, because that is where we'll pull it from. 1, 5, and 9. Rebecca's kicking us off. Left side. 2 boxer. 1, 5, 9. And then I got spot 3 to Mickey. Let's see. Hang on. Let me make sure I got these comments coming in order. So I got Rebecca's 1, 5, and 9 on the left. Mickey's 3 on the left. Michael's 6 on the left. 2-boxer spot number 8. Jeremy, I got yours on the left. Robert Renaud looking for 3 spots. There's 4 left. 2, 4. I got you 2, 4. Robert, I don't have 6 available. I have 7 and 10. Mickey asked for another spot as well. So Mickey 8 was taken, but Robert, Renaud, and Mickey, you guys have those last 2 spots. I've got 7 and 10. You guys have a preference on which one's which? Okay, Mickey's saying 7, Robert's saying 7 or 10. So Mickey, I'll put you in 7. Robert, I'll put you in 10. Perfect. All right, there is the list. So do me a favor, guys. When you guys go to send, I think all you guys know this, but for my new folks, anytime you guys go to send anything for the live fills or personals for that matter, do me a favor. Make sure you're using the payment info that I have pinned at the bottom of the chat. As you scroll around, that comment should stay put. It's the same Venmo, same Cash App. If you use Zelle, the same Zelle is fine too. We can take friends and family on all those. We want to make sure these payments are all coming in friends and family. If you're sending PayPal, the Jet Breakers PayPal will only take goods and services. So I've got a different PayPal. It's that gold 188 at Yahoo that I have pinned in the chat. So that's really what that's there for. But yeah, just if you want to go ahead and send over, you can. You're not in a rush. I'm not going to check payments until after the 10 boxer anyway. So especially if it means you have to jump out to send that over. If that's the case, hold off. We'll wait till we get to a stopping point. I'm going to do a recap at the end. That's a good time to hop out. We'll have a couple minutes where I'm reviewing all the hits from the break. But again, I'll check payments after the 10 boxer. I'm going to copy and paste this list. So take a screenshot if you're on it and you want it. You don't need it, but if you want it, I'm about to pull it down. So last call for that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to throw up round 2. If anybody wants to claim spots on round 2, they can. I'm about to put a blank sheet up here right in a second. And then we should be ready to jump into the break. All right, got it pasted. And now let me put up a blank one for the next round. Copy. There we go. Round 2's on the screen. All right. Let's roll. Good luck, guys. I'm looking forward to getting a few boxes into those Sterling Megas. It's a big checklist. I know there's a lot of them out there. But like I said, there are some big name chases, and those boxes are like $80. They are like $10 more than just a regular old Topps Chrome Mega. Connor Gillespie, Adley Rutschman, Power Players, Ray Wave, Zach Nito, and Ha-Seong Kim. All these Ray Waves, sepia refractors, unnumbered parallels. We'll sleeve all those after the break. We'll topple it as we go, but we'll do the sleeve only later. Shane McClanahan, Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cease, Bradley Blaylock, Ray Wave, John Kinsey Noel, sepia. Tried to get me some definitive today. I did not get it. I am 0 for a bunch now with the EQLs. Mackenzie Gore, Tyler Gentry, Cabrian Hayes refractor, Matt McClain, Matt Shaw sepia. I think we could have filled a few boxes of that. Lawrence Butler, Riley Green, Chase McDermott, Prism Refractor, Dustin Harris. Logan Driscoll, Yordan Alvarez, all etch, Ray Wave, Stephen Kwan, Jazz Chisholm, and Ezekiel Tovar, sepia. Severino, Jackson Merrill, Grant Holmes, Ray Wave, and Christian Mania. One more from this first one. Tyler O'Neill, Adley Rutschman, Ty Madden Refractor, Miguel Andujar, and Lars Nootbaar, sepia. Nothing much in that first one. Let's try that again. We got 2 in this one. Garrett Crochet, all etch, Mookie Betts, Ray Wave, Kyle Schwarber, and Cole Reagans. Come on. Mike Trout, Zach Gallen, Stuart Baroa, Ray Wave, DJ Hers, Willie Adames, sepia. Trevor Story, Zebby Matthews, Garrett Crochet, Refractor, James Wood, base rookie, Corbin Burns, sepia. Joe with the Nats. We'll top load the base rookie, James Wood. Kyle Tucker, Roki rookie, Otto Lopez, Prism Refractor, Cody Bellinger base. Come on. Justin Verlander, Fernando Tatis power players, Michael King, Ray Wave, Blake Dunn, Andres Jimenez, sepia. He's topped chrome like the hit at the very end. Mike Tauchman, Ian Happ, Brian Reynolds, Ray Wave, and Christopher Morel. Come on. Give me something. All right, a little color in the blaster. Tyler Stevenson, sepia, Logan Gilbert, Javier Sanoja, Garrett Crochet, Refractor, and Chris Bryant, 44 out of 299. Rockies, that is Jim Farley. All right, so we get a numbered out of this next one. We're progressing. Working our way up to auto. Working our way up to 1 auto and then 2 autos. That's what I'm thinking. Bowman Draft Mega. Do the 2 mega packs at the end. Got our base packs first. They're just going to be just base cards. We'll get 2 lasers in here as well. But other than the 2 lasers, the unnumbered lasers, base chrome first are best we're going to do in these. All right, I'm going to run through this one a little quicker. Nick Becker, Hagen Smith, Landon Viradek, Dakota Jordan, Malcolm Moore, Laser, Grant Richardson, Charles Davalon first, Tommy White, Cody Miller, Aiden Miller, Caleb Lees, Gage Wood first, Jake Cook, Luis Pena, J.J. Weatherholt Laser, Sean Gamble first, Luke LaCourse, Eli Willits first Chrome, we'll top load that one, Tate Salvazine first, Corbin Dickerson, Brandon Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Gavin Keelan first, Sean Episcope, and Gustavo Melendez first Laser. Just leave a bunch of those later, but I am going to top load that Willits. Our 1. All right, mega packs. Come on. Yes, Scott, you will be able to replay it. If you're looking on Facebook, just go back to go to the featured tab, and all of our posts, me and Trent, when we post a break, they stay in that featured, and it's chronological, so you can then go back and scroll through it as needed. You can also go to the YouTube page. Trent uses the Jet Breakers YouTube page, so I started using this Jet Breakers West page, and I archive everything there indefinitely. Briggs McKenzie, Kevin McGonigal, Billy Carlson first. We'll take that one. Ike Irish first, and then Eli Willett's Prize Prospects, all on Megas. Yeah, Facebook, newer policy, like in the last year, they will only keep videos for 30 days now. After 30 days, they no longer save on Facebook server. So now we simulcast to YouTube. Everything stays there, like I said, indefinitely. Yeah, for sure, bud. There's like Irish as well. All right, come on. Give me something here. Dax Kilby. Is that orange in the back? It is orange. All right, Dax Kilby first. Kane Kepley first. Ethan Hedges first. Jack Gurovich first. And orange. Ryan Weidman. First Bowman. That is 11 out of 25 to the Padres. Padres. Barn Daily. Nice color on the first Bowman. Ryan Weidman, the third rounder for the Pods. Orange to 25. First Bowman. We'll take those. We'll top load Kilby as well. All right, it's 21 Bowman Platinum. This plastic is thick. We had a redemption in one of them yesterday. We found out, I tried to scratch it and send the code. We found out that when you try to submit those, it won't let it go through because it's expired. You have to physically mail those in. I remember Top saying a while back that they would no longer... Man, splashed a little. Hold on. There we go. You can see those in the overhead. Yeah, they said that they would no longer just leave you holding the bag on expired redemptions. So you can still submit them now. We found out though, just if anybody else didn't know this, you send those in physical mail when they're expired. Not sure what we're gonna get back, but we'll see. Juan Soto, Austin Martin, Desan Brown. First auto, Bryson Stott, right out the gate. And then Xander Bogaerts. So Phillies going to Scott Walker. You go Phils. First auto out. Got one more in this box. Should get a few numbered as well. Joey Gallo, Asa Lacy, Tyler Callahan, Nick Gonzalez, Meteoric, and Buster Posey. Yeah, it's that 21 prospect class. Some of them panned out, some of them didn't. Sam Huff, Justin Verlander, Omar Estevez, Mason Martin, and Dylan Carlson, rookie. Alex Kirilloff, Ismael Mina, Jordan Walker, Blake Snell, Tristan McKenzie. Nolan Arenado, Freddie Valdez, Daniel Cabrera, Joey Bart, renowned rookies, and George Springer. Mike Trout, who does sign in this one. Blaze Jordan, Nick York. Alberto Jimenez is to 250. That is 33 out of 250 for the Bo Sox. Paul Goldschmidt. There's one of those numbered. Boston, Mark Bennett. Matt Chapman, Nick Madrigal, Jordan Westberg, Clayton Beater, and Vlad. Looking for auto 2. Javier Baez, Yolber Sanchez, Nasim Nunez, Josh Young, sorry. Lewin Diaz, rookie. Wrong brother. Shane Bieber, Seth Johnson, Tanner Burns, JD Martinez, Aaron Judge. Jacob deGrom, Casey Martin, CJ Van Eyck, Evan White, meteoric rookie, and Ke'Bryan Hayes, rookie. Sorry, that train is loud. Christian Yelich, Kevin Alcantara, Eduardo Garcia, renowned rookies, Andres Jimenez, and Evan White, rookie. Hopefully I didn't pick that up too bad. Jared Kelenic, Walker Buehler, Jake Eater, Christopher Morel, Bryce Harper. Well, give me a vet here. Ariara, Nick Arasso, Nick Gonzalez, Mick Abel, Gleyber Torres. Keston Hiura, Cole Wilcox, Cade Cavalli, Bobby Witt, and Sixto Sanchez. Yadier Molina, JT Ginn, Robert Hassel, Heriberto Hernandez, auto number 2, going to the Rays. Joe getting that one. Whit Merrifield base. Also unnumbered, so base auto. 2 base autos in this one. I said it is a deep checklist, but there are some bangers on it. We're going to keep hunting for them. I can't think of anything else that's sub $100 with 2 autos. Licensed. Josh Bell, Emerson Hancock, Drew Romo, Andres Jimenez, and Joey Votto. Should get another parallel here, I believe. Ronald Acuna, James Beard, Tommy Henry, Tyler Stevenson, renowned rookies, and Eloy Jimenez. Kyle Lewis, George Kirby, Isaiah Green, Spencer Howard, renowned rookies, and Ha-Seong Kim. Bobby Dalbec, Carmen Mlodzinski, Gilberto Jimenez. There it is. Jose Abreu to 250. 142 out of 250. Davy Garcia, rookie in the back. White Sox. That was Rebecca. To 250. Jose Abreu. And last pack. William Contreras, Dylan Dingler, Ezekiel Duran, Zach Veen, Luis Garcia. All right. Let's go stadium. More cards in this break than the last few. One auto coming up in Stadium. Product known for the photography. Really good looking cards. They all look like short prints. Makes it very hard to actually spot the short prints. Was it 21 or 22, Gary? It might have been 22. No, I think it was 21. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was 21. Pedro Martinez, Garrett Cole, Grayson Rodriguez, Chipper Jones red. In case of emergency, break glass, Dalton Rushing, Logan Evans, Corey Seager, and Jay Young, rookie. It was 21. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Chris is agreeing. Pretty sure that is correct. 21. Aaron Judge, Willie Adames, Braxton Ashcraft, Joe Mauer, Ronald Acuna, Byron Buxton, red Luis Castillo, orange Jackson Merrill. Those reds and oranges are both unnumbered. Marcelo Mayer, rookie. Manny Machado, Matt Shaw, Christian Walker, red. Yours for the taking, Juan Soto, Christian Yelich, Anthony Santander, and Caleb Durbin. C.J. Abrams, John Birdie, Alex Rodriguez, Garrett Crochet, red. Adolis Garcia, David Festa, Francisco Lindor, and Chandler Simpson, rookie. Craig Biggio, Shane McClanahan, Jackson Jobe, Matt Olson, red. Concentration, Hunter Green, Spencer Schwellenbach, Stephen Kwan, and Joey Votto. Got one auto in stadium. Brian Wu, Moises Ballesteros, Jacob Wilson, Shohei Ohtani, Zach Neto, Will Smith, Brent Rooker, and Chase Meadrith. USPS quality control struck again. Envelope was damaged on the backside. Melted the top loader. Dude, I'm sorry, man. What was there much value on what they damaged, Gerard? That sucks, dude. I saw Stadium Club come out, reminded me of that. The cards were from Stadium. That's ridiculous. Bryce Terang, Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Garrett Cole, red. Savage Sluggers, Nick Kurtz, rookie. We'll take that one. Luis Severino, Miguel Cabrera, and Marcus Semien. It is so frustrating to have that happen. And, like, it just sucks because there's not, like, we're just kind of at their mercy. There's not really a better option. Some PC Dodgers. Sorry, bud. Zach Gallen, Max Fried, Kobe Mayo, George Brett, red. There's the auto. Cedric Mullins. Clean auto. It's a nice looking card. Cedric Mullins going to the O's. O's were Brian Stratman. On card. No number on it. Alex Bregman, Nolan Ryan, Mark Vientos. Cedric Mullins. Mackenzie Gore, Seiya Suzuki, Yu Darvish, red Derek Jeter, in case of emergency Mike Trout, George Brett, Spencer Strider, Chase Dollander. Yeah, Gerard, I tell you what, man, if you want, take like $10 off the next live fill. I mean, I know it's not it's on USPS for sure, but they're not going to do anything about it. So let's split it. Take like $10 off your next live fill. Frank Thomas, Austin Riley, Ezekiel Tovar, Brenton Doyle, Vlad, Christian Walker, Luis Angel Acuna, red, and Marcelo Mayer on an orange. I'll top load that orange Mayer. Usually just like, I think 2 oranges a box. Thomas Sajaci, Riley Green, George Kirby, Cam Smith, red rookie. Yours for the taking, Jackson Churio, Kumar Rocker, Adel Amador, and Zach Wheeler. Cam red. No, it's okay, bud. I mean, that does suck though. I wish it was less common than it was. Like, it happens way too often. Not often, but often enough. Freddie Freeman, James Wood, rookie. Pete Alonso, Junior Caminero, Kyle Manzardo, Trevor Hoffman, Mookie Betts, red Buster Posey. They do suck a little bit. Caden Dana, Jackson Churio, Mark McGuire, Nolan Shanuel, red concentration, Nolan Ryan, Johan Santana, Nolan Arenado, Albert Pujols. We've been known to get extra in these. Matt Olson, Giancarlo Stanton, Tomoyuki Sagano, Manny Machado, yellow. That one's numbered. That's 50 out of 50. 50-50. Padres, Barn. Red Matt Chapman, Wyatt Langford, Ichiro, and Jackson Holliday. There's Machado, gold. Paul Skeens, Christian Campbell, Mick Abel, Jung-Hoo Lee, red. Savage Sluggers, Fred McGriff, Edgar Cuero, Clayton Kershaw, Max Muncy. Luis Arias, Andrew Benintendi, Trey Turner, Julio red, Adele Amador, that's a blue rookie. So rookie blue foil, no number on that, just blue foil. Bobby Witt, Josh Naylor, and Tarek Skubal. All right, let's get some autos. Let's get Sterling out. We got another 21 box. Just coincidence on the 21. Like I said, those platinums just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Those are fun little boxes. These two, man, 5 autos in these Bowman Sterlings. Again, it's got some good stuff on the checklist, and it just wins with volume. Also got a bunch of numbered here, but same deal. It is it's an older class. Some of them panned out, some of them didn't. That's why it's like a $290 box as opposed to probably 7 something if this was 24. We never got 25. I mean, today was 25 definitive, so I don't know. Maybe they're not done yet, but I don't think they're going to do a Sterling for 25. I haven't heard anything on it. The Kershaw and SP, I'll double check it when we go to sort those, but I don't think so. Are you talking about that at Stadium? I'll double check it. Good luck, guys. Should be an auto in each one of these mini boxes. Dalton Varsho, Tyler Stevenson rookie, Christian Javier, Hunter Bishop, Mackenzie Gore. First auto is a base auto. Austin Cox of the Royals. KC is Jake. A little squiggler of an auto. Come on. Box 2. Give me some color. Fanatics is definitely gearing away from the mini box packaging. Bowman Chrome, Topps Finest. Those were and Museum Collection were all boxes that they did mini box setups in. That they no longer have mini boxes. None of those do. So I'd imagine if Sterling does come back, it is not going to be on a mini box. All right. Vidal Brujan, Nolan Jones, Zach Veen, Garrett Mitchell, Keibert Ruiz is to 99, 77 out of 99. Bowman rookie, Bowman Sterling rookie. And the autos on color, Jared Kelly to 99, 21 out of 99 for the White Sox. That's Rebecca. Okay, yeah, I'll double check it right after, maybe during the trade window on the first live fill if I remember then. But I will check. Dodgers, Keibert Ruiz. Box 3. All right, it's time to turn it up now. We got Christian Pache, rookie, Braves. Austin Hendrick, Alexander Vargas, Matt Manning, Hunter Green, and Reed Detmers, base auto for the Angels. Angels, Matt Kelly getting the pitcher. Prospect, Reed Detmers. His call-up was probably just after that. Come on. I change the blade out of that box cutter. Number 4. Got our big boxes coming up after this. Jazz Chisholm, rookie. Was it Chisholm we were asked about earlier? That's 21, rookie. Sixto Sanchez, rookie. Bobby Dalbec, rookie. Tristan Casas, Xavier Edwards, and base auto, Drew Romo. Rockies getting the base auto. Rocks were Jim Farley. One more shot. Come on, give me like an acetate. See a blue. So, is it just a refractor? Hang on, something's behind it. Christian Javier, Taylor Trammell, Brady Singer, O'Neal Cruz, and got a couple. Double auto, Taylor Trammell, and then William Contreras, base auto, Braves. Sorry, a little off there. Atlanta, that's Jeremy Joe Gray. And then, is this a bonus auto? Bryce Harper's not an auto. It is to 99, though. 65 out of 99, these throwbacks. A shorter, not super short, but we pulled probably one a case. Probably a case hit, if I had to guess. Harper for the Phils, that is Scott Walker. To 99. That is 21 Sterling. Nothing too crazy so far. All right. Bigger boxes coming, though. Here we go. First up, Topps Chrome Jumbo. This is the first box out of a fresh case. Just split this case to take the picture last night. Good luck, everybody. Jose Altuve, Chris Bryant, Nico Cavadas, Jonathan India, Angel Martinez, Brent Rooker, Jace Young, First auto's Michael McGreevy. Cardinals getting the base auto. Justin Fenton. Jaron Duran, Power Players. Adolis Garcia, insert Rhett Lauder, refractor. Let me just get some color on these autos. Keep getting all these base autos. Give me a red. Nolan Gorman, Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Castellanos, Marcelo Zuna, Brooks Baldwin, Gordon Graceffo, Seiya Suzuki, Josh Naylor, negative refractor, Diamondbacks, that's Rebecca. Future Stars, Jackson Holiday, Acuna, Power Players, Edgardo Enriquez, refractor. I think it's about time for us to heat up. Come on now. Byron Buxton, Mike Yastrzemski, Shea Whitcomb, Sean Manea, Bryce Harper, Michael Waka, Deshaun Kiersey, Fernando Tatis, Future Stars, Wyatt Langford, Jose Siri, Prism Refractor, Mason Wynn, Base Refractor. Nick Gonzalez, Willie Adames, Logan Gilbert, Anthony Volpe, Mike Burrows, Connor Gillespie, Dylan Cease, refractor Grant McCrae, Jake Bloss, Power Players Alvarez, and unnumbered Daniel Schneemann, 240 out of 299. Going to the Guardians, Jason Eggleston. Schneemann rookie, Aqua to 299. Garrett Mitchell, Clayton Kershaw, Kiter Montero, Vinny Pasquantino, Teoscar Hernandez, Edgardo Enriquez, Caden Dana, Max Fried, Future Stars Evan Carter, Nathaniel Lowe, Prism Refractor, and Juan Yepes, Base Refractor. Come on. Working into Auto 2. Mark Vientos, Andrew Benintendi, Luis Angel Acuna rookie, Devin Williams, Jackson Churio, Nick Sogard, Matt Olson, Gilbert Diaz, all etch, Freddie Freeman, Kyle Schwarber, Prism Refractor, Josh Lowe, Base Refractor. Connor Wong, Gavin Lux, Tristan McKenzie, Lane Thomas, Adam Mazur, Colton Cowser, Isaac Collins, Matt Strom, all etch Acuna, Randy Rosarina, and then Kodai Senga refractor, a Rosarina, a Prism refractor. Lawrence Butler, Joe Musgrove, Kobe Mayo rookie, Luis Severino, Tyler O'Neill, Jesse Winker, Billy Cook, Sagano refractor, Power Players, Kevin Alcantara, Future Stars, Corbin Carroll, and Shohei Ohtani 2024 MVP buyback. Let's go, Dodgers. Wow, those are tough pulls. Dodgers got a nice one. Andrew Griffith. I've owed the Dodgers a good hit for a minute. So every year they do the MVP buybacks. This is one of the buybacks from 2024. Ohtani won MVP. The buyback, this one was a X-Fractor, would have been worth 40 on the buyback. And then you see they individually stamp these 78 out of 99, and they throw the 24 MVP stamp on. Very cool card. I think that's the first one of those I've pulled. I don't think I've pulled that card before. Like MVP buyback. Maybe once. I don't think I did, though. I think this is the first one. To 99. Nice hit. Digging that one. See, Scott's grabbing 3 on the left side. Kicking off round 2. So first spot down in round 2. Shane McClanahan, Wyatt Langford, Mackenzie Gore, Ryan Mountcastle, David Festa, Carlos Narvaez, Pete Fairbanks, Bryce Teodosio, Julio Rodriguez, 35th, Brian Reynolds, Prism Refractor, and Xavier Edwards, Base Refractor. Pete Alonso, Ty France, Brandon Lockridge, Freddie Freeman, Jackson Merrill, got color coming up, Jack Econowitz, Adley Rutschman, Refractor, Dylan Cruz, rookie, Nats, Joe. 35th, Kobe Mayo, rookie insert, Fortune 15, Brooks Lee, rookie, and the blue auto, rookie auto is Zach DeZenzo, 140 out of 150, Astros, Blu-ray wave, that is Rebecca. Blue auto. Color on number 2. Should have one more there. Dylan Cruz, rookie refractor. Alec Burleson, Adolis Garcia, Royce Lewis, Tyler Gentry, Riley Green, Logan Driscoll, all etch Adley Rutschman, Marco Luciano, Christian Campbell, rookie. Refractor Acuna, Prism Refractor Vlad. Auto in this last one. Jeff McNeil, Matt Chapman, Tyler Locklear, Logan Webb, Nestor Cortez, Matt Shaw, Luis Arias, Refractor Will Wagner, Jung-Hoo Lee, Fortune 15, Paul Skeens, and the refractor auto is Ben Kasparius, 289 out of 499 Dodgers. Getting an auto now, Andrew Griffith. Rookie auto on the pitcher. Good ink, clean auto. A lot of cards in this break. Let's go best. We'll finish off with the multiverse boxes. Little jumbled. Whatever that means. I'll tell you what that means. I'm not going to be able to sweat these down. Yeah, we're just going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 all day. Bowman's best. Good luck, guys. Bowman's best, and I got 2 multiverse coming up after. Bryce Eldridge, Eli Willits, Wyatt Langford, Christian Moore, and Zach Neto refractor. Augustin Ramirez, Kevin McGonigal. Ooh, Adley Rutschman. Nice. I have been wanting one of these. I'm dropping one. Brian Stratman on the Adley's Mix CD, the best mix die cut auto. Those are really cool. That is, it's numbered. It is numbered. It's to 10. 2 out of 10. First one of these I've pulled as well. All right. It's getting better. Yeah, I like this one a lot. There was was it Trout on the checklist? They had one of these on the checklist. I've been looking forward to seeing these. Very, very cool. Like the exact size of a CD. It's like they just placed it on there. It's perfect. Nice hit, O's. Brian Stratman with the Orioles. Shohei Ohtani, circuitry, and Cal Raleigh on the refractor. We'll see both of those after. Jeremy Pena, Chase Dollander, Christian Morris to 75, 61 out of 75. Leo DeVries refractor, and then Mike Trout showpieces, one per box on those. Like I said, that's the first one of those I've seen. That one I'm sure of. I'm going to go ahead and top load the Ohtani. All right, back in. Looking for auto 2. Dumper. Leo DeVries, Connor Griffin, Steel Hall to 25. Let's go Reds. Steve Mosca with the 9th overall pick, orange to 25. Nasty auto. Jacob Mizrowski, refractor. Sorry. 2 good autos. First one was to 10. Second one's to 25. That is more like it. We're going to have the luck in one box. This is the one. This is the one where you want to see it. Christian Campbell, Zach Neto, Sebastian Walcott, Paul Skeens, Pixels, Colson Montgomery, refractor. Cam Smith, rookie. Cam Smith, refractor. Bobby Witt, best performance. And Arnaldo Lantigua. Reds getting another auto. This one on the base auto. Still with Steve. Lantigua base auto. Go ahead and top load that Cam. Colson Montgomery, Jacob Mizrowski, Josue Briseño, Carson Benj is 215 out of 250, purple. Josue Gonzalez, refractor. Mets getting the purple to 250. That is going to Rebecca. Josue Gonzalez, Will Smith, Kyle Stowers. Ooh, that's an acetate coming up. Will Smith, refractor. Come on. Blue acetate should be numbered, I believe, to 25. Best Tech to 75. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Cubbies, Blake. Best Tech acetate blue color match, 63 out of 75. Good box. Keep them coming. Still got another auto, too. Nice one. Jose Ramirez, Matt Shaw, Corey Seager to 350, 167 out of 350 for the Rangers. J-Ram refractor and Sebastian Walcott's unnumbered. Three packs. One's loaded. Still got two multiverse, too. Nick Kurtz, there he is. Ha-Seong Kim, Tarek Skubal, Bobby Witt Pixels, and Matt Shaw Refractor. Kurtz. Junior Caminero, Luis Pena, Nick Kurtz, a refractor this time. Shohei Ohtani, 81 out of 199 Dodgers. Andrew Griffith. And the auto, Manny Cedeno, gold auto to 50 for the Yankees. Joe Violetta. Yankees gold auto. Tell you what, man, this box has some color on the hits. Only one base auto. One base auto, and the other three were to 50, to 25, and to 10. Ohtani Lava to 199. And Nick Kurtz, rookie refractor. A's. Last pack from Best, then we got our two multiverse boxes. Eduardo Quintero, Gunnar Henderson, Spencer Schwellenbach, Jonah Tong, and Ha-Seong Kim on the refractor. Base pack there at the end. All right. I got two left. Two multiverse. Guys, if y'all haven't checked these out, these multiverse, it's Rare Editions repack. If you go to rareedition.com, click on the repack dropdown. If you go to baseball, it's the latest baseball, 2026 Series 2. We did Series 1 back in January. This is Series 2. They have every single card in the entire set on the checklist, not just the headliners, right down to the floors. They have every single card on a public checklist. It's sorted by teams, so if you want to get in there and like check it out for the purposes of the breaks, you can see what team's chasing what. But every card's in there. They got a big group of headliners. I think every case has got between, I think it's 1 and 3 headliners. And I don't think we've gotten one out of this. Those that were in the live fills last night, we didn't hit one, did we? We did round 2 of the live fill last night on a fresh case of Multiverse. And then we did, I believe, 3 personals, so 4 total last night. That's why I had 8 to choose from. These are the 2. The other 6 are off to the side. I don't think we've got a headliner yet. All right, first up, I got Jordan Lawler on a double dime, PSA 10, Gem Mint 10, Auto 10 on a 24 Topps Chrome base auto. Diamondbacks, the other Ds. Rebecca with the Jordan Lawler. And then last one. Guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. I always say this as I'm opening the last box. Down at the bottom of the screen, if you text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, it'll opt you into receiving the text that I send out. I just drop a text about 15 minutes before each break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what I'm about to drop. The box breakdown, all of the team pricing, the picture, and the exact time that I'm going to publish the break. So that way you guys can review the list, see what teams you like, get in there, get your teams quick because you know exactly what time that post is hitting. If you want to get those text notifications, it's my way of tagging. I can't tag everybody that wants tags, so I send out the text. Text the word baseball to that number at the bottom of the screen. It'll opt you in. You can opt out anytime. All right, last one, and then we'll start hitting the live fills. And it is... Let's That's a Brave. Nacho Alvarez to 50. 39 out of 50. Topps Chrome Cosmic. So Cosmic Gold Rookie Auto out of 2025 Cosmic. That's the second gold Cosmic Auto we've pulled. Nacho Alvarez, Braves, Jeremy Joe Gray. All right, that is the break. So I'm going to do a recap here. I'm going to show you guys everything that we pulled from the break. This will be everything we hit. And if again, if you're in round one of the live fills, that left side, the two boxer, that did close. If you guys haven't sent yet, now's a good time to send. All right, here's what we have. We had Shohei Ohtani to 199 out of Bowman's Best. Nick Kurtz, rookie refractor and base. Corey Seager to 350. Best Tech, Matt Shaw to 75. Carson Benj to 250. Cam Smith, refractor. Shohei Ohtani, circuitry refractor. Christian Moore to 75. Dylan Cruz, rookie refractor. Daniel Schneemann to 299. Josh Naylor, negative refractor. Bryce Harper on the tribute. Keibert Ruiz to 99, rookie. Manny Machado, gold to 50. Cam Smith, red rookie. Marcelo Mayer, orange rookie. Jose Abreu was to 250. Gilberto Jimenez to 250. Ryan Weidman, orange to 25. Dax Kilby, Ike Irish, Billy Carlson, and Eli Willett's prize prospects, all in the mega. Eli Willett's base chrome. Chris Bryant to 299. James Wood, base rookie. And then one of the bigger ones from the break, Shohei Ohtani to 99 MVP buyback. 2024 MVP buyback for the Dodgers. And then the hits, we had Ben Kasparius, rookie refractor auto to 499. Zach DeZenzo, blue Ray Wave auto to 150. Michael McGreevy, base auto. William Contreras, Drew Romo, and Reed Detmers, base autos. Jared Kelly to 99 auto. Austin Cox, base auto. Cedric Mullins, base auto from Stadium. Heriberto Hernandez and Bryson Stott autos from Platinum. Arnaldo Lantigua, Bowman's Best auto. Manny Cedeno, Bowman's Best auto, gold to 50. Steele Hall, 9th overall, orange to 25 auto. And then Adley's Mix, what they call it, the Best Mix auto. Adley Rutschman to 10 on the die cut auto for the O's. Nacho Alvarez, 25 Topps Chrome Cosmic to 50 gold auto. And then Jordan Lawler, rookie Topps Chrome auto, double 10, PSA Gem Mint 10 and auto 10. All right, and that was the break. All right, let's take a look at the live fill, guys. So for the live, I have got, I'm just going to read through the spots. Rebecca, Robert Renaud, Mickey Welcher, Robert Renaud, Rebecca, Michael Jerome, Mickey Welcher, Jeremy Joe Gray, Rebecca, and Robert Renaud. Kurt, that's round 2 that's up there. We haven't had anything come down on Bowman Chrome at all. Matter of fact, here, let's take Bowman Chrome off. I don't think that one's going to go. No spots down. That's round 2 for the 2-boxer. So that's the break. 2-box break. Platinum and Multiverse. And I'm about to check payments for round 1 right now. Okay, Mickey, I got you for 2. I got Robert Renaud with 3. 1, 2, and 3. I got Jeremy with 1. Michael Jerome with 1. Rebecca with 3. And that might be it. That is it. Perfect. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all staying on top of that for me. And now let me go grab my random. I should be able to just copy and paste yesterday's. Yeah, let me just change the date to the 7th. There we go. Pull this over here. Get my chats back up. All right, should be all set. One last thing to do. I need a box number. Give me a letter. A through A, B, C, D, E, F. A through F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Which one you guys like? Just gonna go first comment I get on my screen. Let's see. And then I just see 1 and 2 on the left. Kurt, I don't know how I missed the comment before that earlier. 1 and 2 on the left. Kurt. Just now saw it. One and 2. And then Rebecca, box E. A, B, C, D, E is this 5th one. There we go. Let's put these back here, actually. All right. Now, there's my list. I'll make this bigger in just a minute, guys. I got Rebecca in spot 1. Robert Renaud's in 2. Mickey Welcher's in 3. Robert Renaud's in 4. Rebecca's in 5. Michael Jerome 6. Mickey Welcher's in 7. Jeremy is in spot 8. Rebecca's in 9. Robert Renaud in spot 10. And then here is my randomizer. 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and 21 Bowman Platinum. 2-box. Triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 4/7/26. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. As always, guys, five spins on that random. After that 5th and final randomization, I'll copy and paste that randomized list. I'll drop it next to your names. Move the columns over so that if you have spot 5, you get all the 5s. 5, 15, 25. 6 takes the 6s. 6, 16, 26, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and break the boxes. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Royals down to the Rockies. Copying. Pasting. Shift that side. Oh, one more. Hold on. There we go. And then shift these over here. And now I can zoom. So, Rebecca, I've got you with the Royals, the Mets, and the Brewers. Robert Renaud, Mariners, Twins, Giants. Mickey Welcher with the Braves, Red Sox, and Pirates. Robert Renaud, Marlins, White Sox, and Diamondbacks. Rebecca with the Angels, Dodgers, Padres. Michael Jerome, Yankees, Jays, Rays. Mickey Welcher, Rangers, Cardinals, Tigers. Jeremy Joe Gray with the A's, Guardians, and Phils. Rebecca with the Astros. There you go, Rebecca. Nats and the Orioles. Robert Renaud, Cubs, Reds, and Rockies. If anybody needs me to, look anything up on the checklist form for that 21 Platinum, let me know. I got it on one of these screens. offered up Giants for Red Sox, but Mickey says he's going to hang on to those Sox. So last call if anybody else has got anything. All right, guys. Take a screenshot if you need it. I'm about to pull that down. All right, taking that down now. Print it real fast. All right, guys, let's do it. Bowman Platinum. 2 autos coming. Bunch of base. Few parallels. And Robert grabbing spot 5 in the next round. Scott grabbing spot 8 on the next round. So we are 2 spots from closing. Alex Kirilloff, rookie. Tyler Callahan, George Kirby, George Springer, and Davey Garcia, rookie. So left side, I got 5 to Robert Bryant. And 8 on the left to Scott Dorman. And then Mark says, "Do you want to share this more about Christian Campbell?" Mark, I don't think I did. Is this something I should check, or can you tell me here? And he says, "I'll take one of the 2 spots on the left. Random's fine." Rebecca says, "I'll take one on the left." Hold on. Okay, so I got a random for Mark and Rebecca. Let's put Mark, I'm going to put you in 6. And then Rebecca, I'm going to put you down here in 9. Oh, yeah. So the RCRs, if it's sealed, like if it's see, it's from Christian Campbell from last night. Yeah. If it's the ones that are from the multiverse, they can definitely do that. You know what, man? I do remember seeing that. Yes, and I'm actually glad you're asking that here because it's easier for me to answer this just voice to voice. We can RCR those, and we have gotten gems out of those. So just because it came out of a multiverse does not mean it was reviewed for grade. They deliberately don't RCR every raw card that comes through, because if they do that, then they're stuck with the ones that don't grade well. So what they do is just when they get them in raw, there's a certain percentage of them where they will grab and they'll RCR them, but for the most part, most of those raws just pass through raw. Now, that being said, they're getting a lot of them from eBay, the secondary market. They're not pulling them themselves. And so a lot of the times when people are selling raw, it's because they know the card's not going to grade. So anytime you get a raw card from any repack, the chances of it 10ing are lower, but we do still get 10s. I've pulled multiple 10s out of these. So less likely than pulling from a pack, but not drastically less likely. Keston Hira, Spencer Torkelson, Kyle Harrison, Ed Howard, and Max Scherzer. And Robert was asking about the bonds. That might have been the one I was thinking of, actually. Yeah, I think I was thinking of the bonds, because that's the scenario with bonds. It's from the repack. Arihara, Isaiah Green, Jordan Westberg, Yoelqui Cespedes, and Luis Garcia. And yeah, anytime they have one where it's like sealed up, if it's sealed from Topps, like say it's like a Topps Chrome Black hit where it's got that sealed one touch, they can grade it through the one touch to a degree. A lot of times what I'll do when I send those back for RCR, the instruction is, hey, don't crack it if it doesn't have a chance of tinning. Now, they may not see anything, and then they cut the label, they open it up and say, oh, now we see something. It happens. Not very often, though. Usually, if it's something wrong with it, they can see it through the one touch, but they can't guarantee it. It's most of the time they're able to. And I always tell them, like, hey, if you know it's not going to gem, leave it. If you think it's got a shot at gemming, go ahead and open it up and grade it. And usually when that happens, it does, in fact, gem. Juan Soto, Clayton Beater, Cole Wilcox, Beck Way, first auto. This time it's numbered, though. We pulled this in the break, but this one's numbered. 72 out of 99 for the Yankees. That is going to... Who's got the Yanks? New York. Where are you at? I know you're up. There you are. Michael Jerome in the 6. And then Bryce Harper. Yeah, for sure. I can do that. Yeah, I can tell them to only push it through if it's going to 10. I mean, if you're good with sending the 9 either way, but it's like, hey, just leave it as is if it's not 10. Yeah, I can do that. Was it last night or was it during this break? It was definitely one of them. We definitely just pulled a Beckway. Okay, cool. So, Mark, I'm going to tell them only take it out and put it in the RCR if it's got a shot at a 10. Sam Huff, Justin Verlander, Cade Cavalli, JT Ginn, and Buster Posey. Nolan Arenado, Robert Hassel, Emerson Hancock, Christian Pache, renowned rookies, and Ha-Seong Kim. Let me write a note down so I don't forget about that, actually. Got it. Right before the Campbell Matthews. Mike Trout, Mason Martin. I knew we just hit it. Freddie Valdez, Julio. That one's numbered 231 out of 250 for the Mariners. So Julio as a prospect going to Seattle. Robert Renaud in the 2. And then Evan White, rookie. Julio purple to 250. Nice first numbered there. Javier Baez, Daniel Cabrera, Carmen Mlodzinski, Julio, this one's base, and Blake Snell. See the replies coming through. Shane Bieber, Gilberto Jimenez, Dylan Dingler, Tristan McKenzie, Gleyber Torres. I see shipping's happening. Jacob deGrom, Ezekiel Duran, Jake Eater, Marco Luciano, Meteoric. It's a good-looking set. Xander Bogaerts. It is base. Still got an auto, too, in this box. We're going to try not to forget the multiverse this time. Christian Yelich, Christopher Morel, Asa Lacy, Jazz Chisholm, renowned rookies, and Dylan Carlson, rookie. Matt Chapman, Nick Madrigal, Nick Mayton, Eric Rivera, Eloy Jimenez. Yadier Molina, Jared Schuster, Matthew Allen, George Kirby's our second auto. Mariners getting the auto this time. And we just said Seattle was Robert Renaud in the 2. And then Shohei Ohtani base. We actually graded that for somebody in yesterday's, and it gemmed. There's Kirby. And Ohtani. Josh Bell, Alexander Vargas, Maximo Acosta, Pete Alonso, and Matt Olson. We got 3 spots left in round 2. Acuna, Adinso Rios, Burl Carraway. Renowned rookies, Casey Mize, Tyler Stevenson. Bobby Dalbec, Drew Romo, James Beard, Mookie Betts. That one's on color. 10 out of 150. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Rebecca in the 5. And then Vlad, base. Mookie Betts. We've been getting 2 to 3 color in each box. We got 2. Let's see if we can make this a 3-fer. William Contreras, Tommy Henry, Ethan Hearn, Jeremy Pena, and Sixto Sanchez. Jared Kelenic, Walker Buehler, Patrick Bailey, Ed Howard, Whit Merrifield. Joey Gallo, Francisco Alvarez, Josh Mears, Hedber Perez, Meteoric, and then Andres Jimenez. Last pack from the Platinum. Kyle Lewis, Austin Cox, Aleric Solari, Renowned Rookies, Nate Pearson, and Joey Votto. All right. The Multiverse, which is the majority of this one. It's about 3/4 the overall cost of the break. 1 to 2 cards. Like I said, I don't think we've got a headliner yet. This is the first box of the back half of the case. This is box number 7. It is a slab. Feels like PSA. Nothing wrong with that. RCR, the Mookie, and the Ohtani. Yep, I can do those. 4 and 7 on the left. That just leaves 10. And then Chase says 10. Yes, Chase, that is round 2 on the left. So we just closed. Rebecca's got 4 and 7. Chase has got 10. I'll update that here in 1 second. But that is round 2 closed. It's a 10. It is Noah Schultz, first Bowman auto for the White Sox. 22 Bowman draft. Aqua Lava refractor. 10 to 199. 88 out of 199. That is the first round pick for the White Sox, 2022. Noah Schultz, one of the better rookies out of that one. Who's got him? On the dime. That's not bad. White Sox were... Where are the... There they are. Robert Renaud in the 4. All right, let me update this list real quick so we don't get double claims. And then I'll hit the recap. 1 second. So 4 and 7, Rebecca. Chase Watson in the 10. Copying. Pasting over here. And take a screenshot of that list for round 2 if you need it. I'm about to pull it down. Doing that now. All right, round 3's on the screen. And then we said we were going to RCR for Rebecca. Mookie and Ohtani. There's Ohtani. And Mookie. And just double check. Angels, Dodgers had them both. From last night's perfect, Mark. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, if you guys who are in round 2 want to go ahead and send over now, you can. Here's the recap. We're going to RCR these the Ohtani base as well as the Mookie Betts blue to 150. We also had a Julio to 250 as a prospect, purple. And then the autos, George Kirby and Beck Way. Beck Way being a green to 99. And then the multiverse hit there, Noah Schultz to 199. First Bowman, Aqua Lava, PSA 10 from 2022 Bowman Draft. All right, that is the break. That's round 1. Again, 2 is closed. So 2's coming up now. If you haven't sent yet, go ahead and drop payment. I am checking those right now. Kurt, I got you for 2. Scott Dorman, I've got you for 2. Chase, I've got you for 1. Mark, I've got yours with the RCR. Thank you. Let's see. Robert Bryant, I've got you for 1. Rebecca, I've got you for 3. And that's it. We're paid up. Thank you guys. Once again, appreciate y'all staying on top of that. All right, let me grab my random. That's already mostly done. There we go. All right, let me get a box number A through E. E? Yeah. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, A through E. I'm asking for letters because numbers I've got on the live fill. I don't want any confusion. And let me make sure that's the same. There we go. E. Box E. Bottom box. A, B, C, D, E there at the bottom. All right. Let's get some teams. Here, let me grab another platinum. And now let's get some teams. There we go. Randoms on the screen. I got Kurt McHenry in spots 1 and 2. Scott Dorman's in 3. Rebecca's in 4. Robert's in 5. Mark Leffler's in 6. Rebecca's in 7. Scott Dorman in 8. Rebecca's in 9. Chase is in 10. Okay, 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and 21 Bowman Platinum. 2-box triple random live field number 2 for today, 4/7/26. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. You guys have all been in this. You all know how it works. So best of luck, guys. 5 spins. I'm not going to hit y'all with that again. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Reds to the Rays. Copy. And paste. All right, Kurt McHenry, I got you with the Reds, Rockies, Nats, Phillies, Twins, and Jays. Scott Dorman, Guardians, Royals, Braves. Rebecca with the Mariners, Padres, and Orioles. Robert Bryant, Tigers, Marlins, Astros. Mark Leffler with the Yankees, Dodgers, and Brewers. Nice set. Rebecca, Rangers, Diamondbacks, and A's. Scott Dorman with the White Sox, Cubs, and Pirates. Rebecca with the Mets, Red Sox, and Angels. Chase Watson with the Cardinals, Giants, and the Rays. Now is the time for trades. Cardinals for Brewers being offered. Mark's offering his Brewers for your Cardinals, Chase. All right, not seeing a response, not seeing any other action. Let's make last call. All right, take a screenshot if you need it, guys. I'm about to pull that down. All right, let's do it. All right, good luck, guys. There's the rest of those, by the way. All right, there is the empty box. All right, here we go. Okay, gotcha. So Chase said just wasn't near his phone. He's going to pass, though. All right, that's all right. Appreciate it, bud. So I'm not going for the Astros. I'm holding. Yeah, I don't. I got you, bud. That's what I figured. Justin Verlander, Jordan Westburg, Clayton Beeter, Dylan Carlson, rookie, and George Springer. Josh Bell, Ronald Acuna, Kyle Harrison, Jared Schuster, Joey Votto. Let me hit one of these vet autos we're looking at. Nolan Arenado, Cole Wilcox, Cade Cavalli, Julio, Davey Garcia, rookie. Andrew Vaughn, Matthew Allen, Alexander Vargas, Jeremy Pena, Eloy Jimenez. Jake Cronenworth, rookie. Maximo Acosta, Adinso Reyes, Yansel Antuna. So, auto for the Nats. Not one I'm familiar. I don't remember this one. Nats were Kurt McHenry in the one. Max Scherzer. Antuna. Base auto for the Nats. Gonna happen when you're breaking 5-year-old Bowman. Have prospects that didn't quite make it, but do for the price point. It's a tough chase to beat. Bobby Dalbeck, JT Ginn, Robert Hassel, Dylan Dingler auto, right out the bat, number 2. That's a better one, 111 out of 199. He's had a good start to the season. Luis Garcia. Tigers were Robert Bryant in the 5. Dingler to 199. Extra auto, maybe? It's a long way to go. William Contreras, Jared Kelenic, Emerson Hancock, Drew Romo, Bryce Harper. That's a lot of packs to not have any more autos. Call an extra. Walker Buehler, James Beard, Tommy Henry, Clark Schmidt, renowned rookies. Buster Posey. Should get a few numbered as well. Christian Yelich, Carmen Mlodzinski, Gilberto Jimenez, Reed Detmers, first numbered, 207 out of 299. And Cabrian Hayes, rookie. First numbered, not counting that Dingler auto. First numbered non-auto. Angels were Rebecca in the 9. Moncada, Burl Carraway, Nick Lofton, Shohei Ohtani, another base rookie for you, Rebecca, and Pete Alonso. Hey, Rebecca, if you want what I can do, just unique since you got this one too, I can give them both and ask them to grade the one that's better. And if they both are 10s, I can give them instructions to 10 both of them if you like. Do you want to do that, or do you want me to just tell them to RCR them both no matter what? Like if they come back 9s, they come back 9s. Let me know what you prefer. Like I said, I can give them both and just say, hey, if either of these 10, push it through. And if they both happen to 10, push them both through. Francisco Lindor, Bryce Jarvis, Bobby Miller, Andrew Vaughn, renowned rookies, and Matt Olson. What'd you say? Okay, I got you. We can do that. I have, like I said, I've got unique access, so let's use it. Alex Kirilloff, Dylan Dingler, Ezekiel Duran, Cade Cavalli, and Evan White. Arihara, Jake Eater, Christopher Morel, Blake Snell, and Tristan McKenzie. Juan Soto, Asa Lacey, Tyler Callahan, Yoelqui Cespedes, Meteoric, and Gleyber Torres. Molina, Eric Rivera, Spencer Torkelson, Alec Bohm, renowned rookies, and Andres Jimenez, rookie. Should have another numbered here. Sam Huff, George Kirby, Isaiah Green, Luis Garcia, renowned rookies, and Xander Bogaerts. Joey Gallo, Ethan Hearn, Patrick Bailey. There's our second numbered. William Contreras for the Braves, 236 out of 299. Atlanta, Scott Dorman in the 3. Ha-Seong Kim. Contreras. Let's see if we get one more numbered. I'll take numbered or auto. Kyle Lewis, Ed Howard, Francisco Alvarez, Yoelqui Cespedes, and Vlad. 2 packs left. Matt Chapman, Nick Madrigal, rookie. Josh Mears, Austin Cox, and Sixto Sanchez. And then last pack before the multi. Keston Hira. I don't know why I can't say that straight. Alex Solari, Nick Maton, Ryan Mountcastle, Meteoric, rookie, and Whit Merrifield. And then our multiverse, box number 5. Going to make last call while we're at it, guys. We don't have any other rounds full, so if anybody's looking for a Percy on anything or wants to try to kick off any movement on the round 3, now's last call. I got a twofer. I got 2 raw. I talked to them today. They said they should be featured on the front, bonus on the back. They said mistakes certainly can happen, but usually it's supposed to be bonus in the back. So we'll pull back first. Hold on, is that? Okay, yeah, back first. Charlie Blackmon auto. That is unnumbered. That is out of 2018? I think it's 2018. Topps Gallery. Charlie Blackmon. Rockies were Kurt McHenry in the 1. And then up front, we got Aaron Judge on a refractor. See, I'm feeling like that had to be backwards. Aaron Judge refractor out of 25 Topps Chrome. Just a buyback, just a Judge refractor. That's got to be the bonus there. We'll look that up. See, that's as soon as I commit to it, it's the other way. All right, Yankees. That one was Mark Leffler. Yeah, we have still not hit a headliner yet. It's a Judge Ohtani both. Almost. Well, you got half of it. All right, let me just double check. Let me see which. I want to double check which one that was. Like I said, we'll make last call while we're at it. Hang on, let me go back here. Sort by team. No, that was the featured. The Judge was on the checklist. Yeah, so Blackmon was the bonus. Yeah, 1. Yeah, bud, we can do it, man. I don't want to talk anything up because obviously I don't know what's coming, but dude, I feel like we should have something big coming. Y'all who were on the stream last night, I'm not off on that, right? We did not hit a headliner in the first batch, right? This one we had William Contreras to 299, Reed Detmers to 299, Yasa Antuna, base auto, and then Dylan Dingler auto to 199. And then we had a double Aaron Judge refractor and Charlie Blackmon base auto out of Topps Gallery. Box 2. 2 is this one here. That's 2. Yeah, I'm very certain one wasn't. I'm almost certain enough to advertise it. The only way we did was if there was one that I didn't think to check. And it was like maybe one that was, a surprise. Because sometimes the checklist, like they're not cards that I would list as headliners. So maybe it was something like that, but I don't think that was the case. I'm skimming them here now. Yeah, I don't think we did. I don't recognize any of these. I'm pretty sure we did not. Anyway. He did, but we checked the checklist and it wasn't on there. Do I still have them? No, they're in the other room. I'm skimming them again just to make sure. Yeah, I don't see, none of these look familiar. Not from last night, not from yesterday. because that's when we cracked the case. We only opened like 4. Yeah, and those were from a couple cases ago. So last night we did 2 rounds of live fills, just like we did tonight. The first round was the last box from the previous case, and then we cracked a fresh case for the next one, and then we did 3 personals. And I don't think we pulled any headliners. Steve got a nice one, but I don't think it was a headliner. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was an older one. It was from like 2010, I'm wanting to say. It was an older first Bowman. Was it Nolan Gorman, first Bowman, PSA 10? I think that's what it was. I think that's the one we were thinking of, and that's not a headliner. All right, Kurt, let me get in here and go verify you real quick, bud. All right, Kurt, got it, bud. All right, let me just make sure you're in here, and we can cut it. Where are you at, Kurt? You here? Calling Kurt? There he is. Paid Venmo. Need that Yoshi red to 5. Dude, the way this case has been coming out, it wouldn't surprise me if there was something crazy in one of these last 4 like that. That's what I'm hoping to see. This is our 3rd case. It's been the slowest case so far. I'm hoping it's because we got something massive in one of these. All right, I got 2 cards here. How about one of those double headliner boxes? That wouldn't be bad. All right, good luck, Kurt. Come on, man. All right, featured front, bonus back. So on the back... You're close to calling the player. Roki Sasaki, a different Japanese rookie pitcher for the Dodgers. 46 out of 50. Roki Sapphire Selections Gold. Nothing wrong with that one. I got another one in here. Hold on. What's this other one? The other one is a big hurt auto. Frank Thomas, Topps Chrome Black. That's 22. Topps Chrome Black. Frank Thomas on card. That one's all... Well, I guess that didn't grade. Somebody tried to grade that and it didn't go because that seal is not intact. Just a heads up. I don't know if they noticed that or not. I don't think it's intact. It looks like it's been torn. Here, I tell you what. You know what? I'm gonna have them RCR this one for you, bud. I do remember from 22 Bowman Chrome Black, the back surface was an issue pretty regularly, but I'd rather it be in a sealed, if nothing else, just a sealed, what's it called? Rare edition, multiverse. Yeah, they should have RCR'd that one anyway without having a busted seal. All right, so Frank Thomas will RCR for you, bud, and then the Roki Sapphire Selections Gold to 50. All right, guys, that catches us up. So last call here. I'm going to take another look. I mean, again... I know it's not. Let's see. Frank Thomas. Well, should have been the featured. I want to see. Tell you what, man. I'd love to see this product get so popular that they have to invest a little bit more into their website. Okay, yeah. The Frank Thomas was the featured card, so... The Roki, the Roki Select Sapphires is a bonus. And there's the bonus checklist. Roki, there it is on the bonus checklist, Roki. On the bonus. Slab it as authentic if it's an 8 or below. That Frank's going PC. Do you want me to tell them to just go straight to slabbing it regardless and let it grade it if it's an 8.5 or higher? PC if it's an 8 or lower? Because yeah, they have an option where instead of like on the slab, instead of putting a grade, a number, they'll just put PC. And if that's the case, if they're gonna do that, okay, cool. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna do full slab, 8.5 min grade, PC if under 8.5. That was for the Thomas. There we go. All right. So we're going to RCR anyway. No. Sorry, that's just for the Thomas. All right, we're gonna RCR the Thomas. We're gonna full slab it if it's 8.5 plus or 8.5 min grade. PC if it's an under 8.5. I got you. And that's just got your name on it. All right. Perfect. There we go. Caught up. Took me a second. We got it. We figured it out. All right. Well, guys, I know that's what I'm thinking too, man. I mean, usually when there's a really, really big card, like the bigger it is, the less it leaves for, room to do anything else with. But I don't know. I don't want to, sell it under any kind of expectations and then not get mad. I mean, I honestly don't know what's in. Market did not. It had 2 headliners. Actually, I think the first case had 3 headliners, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first case was 3. The second case was 2, but we didn't finish the second case. I still have like 5 loose boxes from that second case. Long story. I got some cases mixed up. I thought I had 3 left, and I put those 3 in the. I thought I had 3 left. I was putting off to the side. I thought I was doing 3 of the last 5 boxes of the second case. I was trying to work through that second case, and I accidentally did the first 3. I got a couple cases swapped, but yeah, I've long story short, case number 1 is done. Case number 2 has 5 boxes left. Case number 3, this one here, has 3 boxes left. Case number 1 that's done, we pulled 3 headliners. Case number 2 that we still have 5 boxes left, we pulled 2 headliners. And case number 3 that has 3 boxes left, we have pulled 0 headliners. All right, well, keep that in mind, guys, because for the break tomorrow, I'm going to use these. It'll probably be 2 out of these 3. So keep in mind, I like the odds that we pull a big one out of the out of one of these for tomorrow. So keep that in mind for the break for tomorrow. I will put 2 multiverse in that one, just like I have been doing. So we'll find out there on that one. Cool. All right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks for everybody for jumping in for today. Congrats on everybody who hitting the breaks, the live fills, the Percy's. If I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. I don't think so, Robert. Yeah, we haven't had a spot go down in a little while. That empty round's been up there for a while. Hopefully it's not the Topps Pristines. Short, dude. Those were rough. I need to follow up on that. I never heard anything back. They never follow up with me. All right, guys. Gonna go ahead and call it there. Take care. Congrats again to the hitters. If I couldn't get you hit, we'll try to get you next time.